The story of Barbie in a mermaid tale. Brought to you and narrated by your friends at Red Cat. Let's get started. Merliah Summer smiled as she rode the waves. Ever since she was a little girl, Merliah had been able to swim like a fish. Now she was one of the best surfers in Malibu. As Merliah surfed, she thought everything was perfect until she noticed her hair. It was turning bright pink. Shocked and embarrassed, Merliah wiped out and dove below the waves. To her amazement, she found that she could breathe underwater. "Merliah," someone said. A sparkly pink dolphin was talking to her. "My name is Zuma. I am a friend of your mother, Calissa. She is the mermaid queen of Oceania, but she needs your help." Merliah couldn't believe that her mother was a magical mermaid and that she was half mermaid herself. Merliah learned that when she was a baby, her mother's wicked stepsister Eris had taken over Oceania. The fortune-telling destinies had foretold that Merliah would one day defeat Eris. So, to protect her baby daughter, Calissa had sent Merliah to live with her human grandfather in Malibu. Merliah just wanted her hair and her life back to the way it was. Maybe my mother's magic can help me return to normal, Merliah thought, so she agreed to help. With Zuma as her guide, Merliah journeyed underwater to the most gorgeous place she had ever seen. Oceania was bustling with colorful fish and fashionable merfolk. "Amazing!" Merliah exclaimed. "We'll have to disguise your legs," Zuma told Merliah. She didn't want anyone to know that the young surfer was in Oceania, especially not Iris. Zuma quickly brought Merliah to the boutique run by her friend Xylee and Kayla. "Tail makeover," Xylee and Kayla exclaimed. At the palace, Iris snuck down to the secret dungeon where Carlissa was locked away. The evil mermaid had learned that Merliah was in Oceania. "Tell me where she is," Iris snarled at Carlissa, but Carlissa refused to answer, to protect Merliah. Meanwhile, the Destinies had told Merliah how to stop Eris. She needed to complete 3 important tasks. The first task was to find the celestial comb hidden in the Yarfus caves. No mermaid could climb the steep rock wall to reach the comb, but Merliah had legs and she scaled the wall quickly. "I've got it!" she cried triumphantly. The second task was to impress a dreamfish so that it would grant her a wish. Zuma knew exactly where the dreamfish could be found in the Adendo current. The powerful swirling water was impossible to swim in, but Merliah could surf it. The dreamfish was amazed. "Call when you need me and I will come," promised one young dreamfish. The third task was the hardest. Merliah needed the necklace that Iris always wore around her neck. Merliah knew that Iris would appear at her daily festival, so she came up with a plan. Merliah, Xylee, and Kayla started singing to distract Iris. "You're the queen of the waves," sang the friends. As Iris watched the show delightfully, Merliah snuck up behind her and snatched the necklace. "Stop her!" Iris cried. The evil mermaid's manta shark swam after Merliah and ripped off her fake tail. "You!" Iris cried, realizing that Merliah was Calissa's daughter. Iris quickly captured the young surfer in a powerful whirlpool. Merliah called for the dreamfish. He appeared and offered to return her to her normal life in Malibu. Merliah was tempted, but her mother and Oceania needed her, so she decided to stay and help. Suddenly, Merliah's legs magically transformed into a sparkly, real mermaid tail. Merliah couldn't believe it. "I am Merliah, half mermaid princess of Oceania," she cried proudly, and leapt out of the whirlpool. "And it is my duty to protect my subjects." "Get her," Aris ordered her guards. "You don't need to listen to her," Merliah said. "I am the rightful heir to the throne. I have the celestial comb." Enraged, Aris tried to push Merliah back into the whirlpool, but Merliah quickly swam out of the way. The wicked mermaid was sucked into the powerful swirling water and transported to the deepest, darkest trench in the ocean. The crowd cheered. Aris was gone forever. Callista was overjoyed to see her daughter. She wanted Merliah to stay in Oceania. Merliah was happy too, but she missed her human life in Malibu. Callista hugged Merliah and placed a magical necklace around her neck. Whenever she wished on the necklace, Merliah could transform from human to mermaid and back again. Then you can move easily between the human world and the underwater world, Callista said. Merliah was thrilled that she would have a home in both worlds. The end of Barbie in a Mermaid Tale. Your friends at Red Cat, thank you for watching.